We have a new slot and a brand new format, but don't let these changes scare you. I'm Chelsea Ogilvie, the host of Free Media, Free Minds. The show makes its way back to your screens this September, and this season will continue our conquest to create captivating and educational content that looks into media issues in South Africa and in the SADC region. Every Sunday at 9 p.m, we'll look into the work done by civil societies, as well as unpack some of the issues that threaten media freedom.
Of course, that is Chelsea. You can catch her every Sunday at 9 right here on Cape Town TV. Her show is Free Media, Free Minds. For more of our programming, go to www.capetowntv.org. Us, it's Ekse_live on Twitter, on Facebook, it's Ekse on Cape Town TV. Welcome to it, everybody. It is
the biggest, the baddest, and the most hip and happening show
in the motherland. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Llama Lee Moon. Welcome to it.
Okay, let's talk.
The hashtag to use today is hashtag TGIF because that's how we're keeping it. We're setting you up for the weekend that is coming forth. Oh my goodness!
Oh my
We've
God.
got an EP that is going to be launched tomorrow. And today we have an Ekse exclusive and our artist, the guest, the Honorable Simmah.
The honorable.
Mugai, do you accept that? The honorable.
The honorable.
I think it's too soon. It's too soon. Maybe just Mr. Simmah.
Just
Mr. Simmah, yeah.
What a wonderful to open up a show like you just set people's mood. Wasnika la hometown glory. Tell us and take us back to when you first fell in love with music. When did you realize that, hey, I'm in love with this person?
Oh my word. I can go back to years when I was growing up, but I think the safest for all of you is in 2002. I was in grade 10. So that's how old I am. And I started writing my first song, and the title of the song was Friends and Boyfriends. Because at the time I was in love. So yeah, I started writing my own music in 2002, and I realized that music was a thing for me. Obviously growing up to a family that listened to Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, and Anita Baker. My mother used to play the music loud, and the next door neighbors used to play house music. So how can you not fall in love with music if that's your upbringing? So yeah, I must say it started 2002, and yeah.
You have a voice for the rest of Africa. Like you can sing from Cairo to Cape Town, your voice, everyone can hear it.
Thank you.
You've got an incredible voice. Because growing up, everyone, I would say I wanted to be a doctor, someone else wanted to be whatever they wanted to be. Did you always knew that this is a path that you were designed to follow?
Actually not. When I grew up, because the popular careers, when you grow up in township schools, it's doctor, it's teacher, lawyer. I wanted to be a lawyer. And I realized with time that actually I don't like studying. I'm more into counting, and I'm more into physical and interactive stuff. So reading books, especially thick books, wasn't my thing. And then when I got into high school, I was thinking, I wanted to be an accountant. And only when I wrote my first song, something said to me, this is where you're meant to be. This is the path.
How do you broke those news to your parents that, listen, I don't want to be an accountant. I don't want to be here. I want to just sing.
I think it's safe to say my mom is quite a flexible person. So she was never one of those, if you don't do this. Exactly. So I told her I wanted to study, and I went on to study business. In school, I did marketing, I did public management, because I love studying, but I just don't like reading books. Thick academic books, I should say. And so when I said to my mom I wanted to be a singer, she didn't really say much. She just looked at me and said, you're the only one in the family.
Who wants to take this career.
Exactly.
Yeah, now speaking of taking this career, how has it been and how is it like actually? Because we all say we want to be musicians, and then, when the push comes to shove, we actually realize the hard realities of life, and then we pull back and we go to a degree, we fall back on marketing, on business, and other things. Then how has it been like sustaining yourself?
So I work as a freelancer, so I've got my work on the side. And with music, I think it's because for me, I'm self-managing, and I self-launched my career in 2013. So it's been an easy ride because I get my own bookings. I approach people and say, hey, you've got a show. How about you squeeze me in on the lineup? I do it once, they call me again, and they pay me. And so I think that's what makes it easy for me, is that I'm working independently. And as much as sometimes there are disadvantages, but I spend more energies on looking at my advantages and what works for me. So that's what I do.
Let's fast forward to advantages. Tomorrow is the big day. This is when you drop the body of work that we call Kings and Queens, and it's going to be happening at Wembley, right?
It's going to be happening at the Social Lounge in Kells River at Wembley Square.
Sure, of course. What can people expect then?
They can expect to see a king and a queen
At the same
in
time?
one person.
Oh,
What?
So I'm going to transform from being a normal township boy, the way you know me, everyone, and I'm gonna transform into a king.
Yeah.
And while you admiring that king, I'm gonna transform into a queen. And I'm basically gonna electrify everyone who's coming to the launch,
Sure.
and I'm gonna leave them breathless and asking for more.
What separates Simmah to the rest? Because Abantu, they launch and release EPs left, right, and center. And when you come here and excite us about your body of work, what separates that work to the rest?
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm authentic. I am one of those artists who won't be pressurized by what the status quo is. So I'm not gonna go around and saying, oh, yo, because I'm a guy, I need to dress this way. And in that way, okay, sure, people are gonna listen to me. I mean, look, my head is up, you know, and I decide what I want to be. I'm authentic, I'm real, and this is what you get.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you said that, because when you are that kind of a person, everyone can relate to you.
Yeah.
Because you are
Absolutely.
free about yourself. Who have you worked with on the EP? How was the creative process?
Yeah.
The creative process has been frustrating, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because you speak to a DJ or you speak to a producer, and the song is ready, but it's not mastered, but then you need to speak to this person, and it goes on and on and on.
Right.
I've worked with lyrics, which you're going to meet a bit later.
Yeah.
I've worked with Zara Neza. She's a producer from Nigeria.
That's
And
great.
she saw me online, and she fell in love with my music, and she approached me on Facebook,
Right.
and that's how it started. I've worked with Aja from PKS Records.
Right.
He's basically done the whole album.
Yeah.
I've worked with a European band, Soul Hoover, and led by Arthur Collier on one song, which is about corruption. Gosh, many people.
This
have
is a
worked-
masterpiece,
Yeah,
guys.
you busy names dropping right now. Is everybody that
Yeah.
you're telling us about, are they going to be on the lineup? Are they going to be on stage?
You'll see 80% of those tomorrow.
Hey now!
No, listen, I want to know, because I know what it's like working on something. You must be stressed. How are you here actually giving us the performance that you're giving us?
And
also,
tomorrow.
you started with a song that we all know, Hometown Glory.
Yeah.
Are we also going to see a lot of covers of other people as well? Or is it just purely something that you wrote, you produced with other people and stuff like that?
Okay, to answer your first question, I always look at positive vibes. My life is about positive vibes. So anything that's positive, I focus my energies on. If it's negative, I put on the side. So
Yeah.
I've got a parking bay for negatives. And when I came here, I thought, you know what, all the negatives, my wardrobe for tomorrow, my hair, and all of that, it's in the parking bay.
Right.
So positive energies.
Right.
And I always start with Hometown Glory because it's a song that actually I opened with when I did my very first concert. I
Yay.
opened with Hometown Glory, and it's a song that talks about just my upbringing, how I grew up, and always going back home.
Right.
Always going back to the home roots.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
We're almost at the end of the year. 2020 is upon us. What's on your bucket list? What can we look forward to?
If we talk about a bucket list, it's almost like I'm gonna die. Let's not say bucket list, let's
Yeah.
say to-do list.
Yeah.
It sounds better.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got a couple of performances this festive season. I'm not
That's
traveling, thank
great.
goodness. Another launch, I'm at Dreka Farm on the 31st of December, and I just want to relax.
Yeah.
My year has been full of work and work and work with different projects, different people, and I think it's time for me to relax.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to be doing.
You gave us
Relaxing and
the
relaxing.
playlist for today. Tell us what to expect.
Yes, please.
To expect when?
Namhlanje,
Yeah.
guys. I'm going to perform
On
a
Ekse.
little.
Oh, you mean today?
Hey,
You're going to see the real Simmah that I was talking
sweet.
about.
Yebo.
I've got a sad song which I just wrote recently. I'm
sad
performing with
song.
lyrics. It's Rest in Peace.
Oh, no.
I'm hoping not to break down. I don't think so. I think I'll be fine. And yeah, you're just going to see Simmah. I think I'm bringing Langa into the studio and
That's
into the
great.
world.
Yeah.
that's basically
He's
what
from Walangu, Lama. I'm sure uzawuvuyela. Mhlawumbe ubamba ulanga. Masithi about album i-EP yakho, the EP manje ngoba siyayilontsha. Xa abantu bekumamele, what do you want them to take away from your performances, from the EP itself, from your voice? What do you want us to take away from?
I want people to take freedom
Sure.
from my album. Free yourself from pain. Free yourself from a relationship that doesn't work for you. Free yourself from a job that you don't like. Free yourself from everything. It's about freedom.
Right.
And
I'm
from my
sure-
performances, the voice, everything, just freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another thing
amazing.
that you do want them to take is your EP. So where can they get
Consume
your?
all
It's
of
actually available on the 1st of January 2020. What a
See,
best
so
way to
this is
start a
what-
year.
Yay! The
Where can
1st
they
of
get it?
January.
It's going to be available on CD. So you can just follow my page, you'll see.
Sure.
Right.
What's your page name?
So on Facebook, it's Simmah. Simmah. On Instagram, it's official Simmah. On Twitter, official Simmah.
Yeah.
Right.
All the road leads to Coast River tomorrow. You sure want to be part of that exclusiveness. You do not want to miss anything. Have you ever seen two bodies in one person on stage? I've never. I'm yet to see it.
You're
I
about
cannot
to
wait.
see it now, okay?
Yeah.
We're about to
DJ
see it, and
Tia.
right now we're going to be seeing two other people. It is DJ Tira. This is Juicy. So,
Bam, bam,
How
bam,
did you
bam.
know that?
Yo.
I'm
It's
telepathic.
Hey, this woman.
Ah.